Kia ora everybody, Chris Farhi here, Bayleys Insights Data team. We've got Ankur Dakwale talking about the biggest news in New Zealand real estate. Now fair to say, Ankur, it's been a couple of weeks since we got the A-team together.
Yeah, it has been a few weeks, so yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, but we've got a cool location today, so Ankur, whereabouts are we?
Yeah, so we're at apartment 1101 by 20 Park Avenue in Ellerslie. Now this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, sub-penthouse apartment. The instructions are very clear. This will be sold. It's north-facing and providing excellent light and views. So if you want to learn more about this, please get in touch with Bonnie Gartenstack or Carla Peterson from Bayleys Auckland Central Residential.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. For a 1-bedroom apartment, surprisingly spacious, good setup, and obviously brand new. So yeah, well worth checking out if you're in the market for something like this. And so, Ankur, this week we've got some pretty good stuff, including the news this morning around the change of government. So what have we got in the lineup? Yeah,
so we've got the change of government that got released pretty much a couple of hours ago. The new data on demand from buyers. We've got the sales snapshot, and of course we've got the property of the week.
Yeah, awesome. So first off, right, we've been kind of awaiting the change in government for a little while they've had their coalition negotiations going, and we're recording this on Friday lunchtime. And we've just had the announcements around some of the key policies that have actually been agreed. And so what have we got in here, Ankur?
Yeah, so hot off the press, the coalition has been formed. And some of the things that they mentioned in their press briefing this morning was that the foreign buyer tax will not go ahead as planned. So that was quite a big revelation. What else was there? Yes.
Yeah, so the other key one for the property markets is around interest deductibility for rental housing. And so the core of the announcements is that they'll be reintroducing interest deductibility over a period of time. So it won't be like sort of straight away, but they will be getting that going kind of ASAP as well. So those are the two ones. Obviously for the one of the things that we're interested in was the foreign buyer ban. Because if that was relaxed, it would create quite a big injection into the market. But as it is, the changes to interest deductibility should encourage a whole bunch of investors back into the market, which, to be fair, will be quite a big impact on where things are going. So, yeah, very exciting. And so next up, we've got some new data which shows rising demand from buyers for homes. And so, Ankur, what's this information that we're getting?
Yeah, so this is from realestate.co.nz. Now, this is publishing data on the levels of search and engagement on their listings. Results show there's more engagement on listings, i.e. inquiries, in Wellington, where the engagement is up 88% on a year-on-year basis. Auckland and Waikato are up 47%. Some regions are quite less. So, example is Canterbury, which is up only 15%, but still higher than what it was. So overall, yeah, good engagement.
At the moment, a lot of those year-on-year comparisons are a bit messy because you've had some markets that were quite stable over the correction, like I guess Canterbury, which didn't get impacted as much, and then you've got other areas like Auckland and Wellington. So, but yeah, that should be quite an interesting resource going forward, just to understand inquiry levels across the market. And then number 3, we also had the announcement this morning that the Auckland downtown car park has now sold. And so, yeah, what have we got here, Ankur?
Yeah, so finally this was been in works. Auckland Council has sold this downtown building to the downtown car park to Precinct. Now this is a prime waterfront site sold to Precinct, who is partnering with Ngāti Whātua Oraki to develop this into a new precinct. So
this will have 2 main towers on it, and it's obviously been a little bit contentious. Like, this process has been going for a couple of years now, but over the past couple of months has been quite contentious around the loss of public car parking. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes as well. And next up, we've got our weekly sales snapshot. And so the snapshot's powered by the team from Bayleys Christchurch, sample of recent residential sales around Christchurch. And so, Ankur, first up, we got one on Holly Road.
Yeah, so first up, we got 62A Holly Road in Merivale. Now this is a residence of distinction, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 452 square meters of land, designed by W2 Architects and built in 2017. This was marketed by Adam Hazelwood from Bayleys Merivale, and it was sold under auction under the hammer for 1.91 million.
Yeah, it's a nice house. And then next up, we've got 25 Holbrook Way in Westmorland. So this is natural beauty, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 619 square metres. This one backs onto a rural reserve in the Westmorland Hills. Marketed by Olivia Batchelor, Adam Hazelwood from Bayleys Merivale. This one sold for 1.348 million.
So last up we have 9 Thoresby Mews in Avonhead. Now this was family space Parkside Place. 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 751 square meters, close to the airport and Avonhead Mall. Now this was marketed by Sonia Cameron and Sophie Everson from Bayleys in Christchurch, and has an auction campaign sold under the hammer for 1.11 million.
Yeah, noticeable to see that rise in auction activity, particularly over probably the past 3 months. Getting some pretty good results coming through there. Next up we go offshore. We've got our latest content from our global partner, Knight Frank. This is the Singapore market update for Q3 2023. And of course, Singapore is of interest to us because citizens from Singapore can buy in New Zealand, which is exciting. So what have we got here, Ankur?
Yeah, so this is the residential market over there is slowing down like we've seen all over the world, but this is due to more new build supply coming onto the market. The buyers are taking more time to choose from a greater variety of projects, and prices are likely to stabilize rather than go backwards over there.
Yeah, and then in the commercial space, so they're seeing some investors moving into riskier assets, particularly in the add value space in order to bolster their returns, I guess in the backdrop of higher interest rate. And finally, to wrap up, we've got our property of the week. So Ankur, what have you got this week?
Yeah, so my property of the week this week is the 28 Awanui Crescent in Matakana. Now this is cherry trees and privacy in Matakana, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms on 1,318 square meters of land. Single level, north facing and designed for sun and privacy, located within a few minutes of Matakana village. And if you want to learn more, please get in touch with Kelly Bissett from Bayleys in Matakana. Yeah,
it's a beautiful property. And then of course for me, I've got this property right here. So I've got 1101 20 Park Avenue in Ellerslie. Instructions are very clear. This will be sold. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, sub penthouse, north facing, providing excellent views and light. And if you want to learn more about this one, contact Bonnie Garten Stack or Carla Peterson from Bayleys Auckland Central Residential. Well, that's it. We'll wrap it up here. So massive thanks to the vendor for this property, Bonnie for hosting us today. Cheers, Ankur.
Thanks, Chris.
And we'll see you next time. See ya.